Well, most of you who have taken NLP practitioner must have guessed that this related to anchoring. And so other than creating an emotional state and getting someone involved and light up the brain, it's also useful to anchor that state. Now, how do you do that? Is that you elicit this state. The states naturally occur, so you could anchor then. But when you elicit the state, you do it intentionally. And so you anchor someone not at the top of the emotion, when the emotion is the highest, but right before. And the reason why you do it right before, because you may anchor the state on the way out. And sometimes it's hard to tell when the right place to anchor is. So you need to have a good state, a purity of state, meaning that it's not a mix of emotion. It's really like it's either really excitement or joy or focus or whatever it is. And you anchor it in, for instance, kinesthetically, you would anchor it in a specific spot, a unique anchor that you sort of like place your hand on someone's knee, let's say, or a knuckle when this state occurs. It's creating a stimulus response. That's what this is about. It's like Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and the dog will salivate. And so you elicit that state. You could do that with a word, or a word with a certain tonality, or an image. We're very anchored to logos and jingles, and maybe when you smell a certain perfume, it reminds you of someone. Those are all anchored states that often naturally occur, but this we do it intentionally. And so you need to replicate that anchor. So once you've built the state, it would be good if you could test the anchor, if the coaching situation or the communication allows for that. So you break the state, we call that. So you could, for instance, like allow the emotion go back down or to neutral. You could do that through a distraction by asking some random question or maybe like, what did you have for lunch, or something like that, right? Or reference something that they're talking about, but the state must drop. And then you fire the anchor, the exact same spot, the exact same way, or the exact same logo, or the exact same visual, or the tonality in the word. And then the person will feel a spark of that particular emotion. And so that's anchoring. Now, what we don't teach in an NLP practitioner or a master practitioner is how do you use the concept of anchoring with groups of people? How do you anchor a stage, let's say, as well? So that is taught inside the post-master practitioner in the section NLP and groups.